Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my page, Your Money Making Juggernaut. I'm your host, Eric Richardson, the #1 educator in the asset recovery business. Today, guys, I have a great video in store. I am gonna let you guys know if contacting relatives can actually help you in pursuing a claim. But before we get started, guys, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe button. You guys already know that I'm doing this content for you guys so that you can dominate in this industry. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is a lot of people will feel like they're hitting a dead end. They've done some preliminary research, they've located a surplus opportunity, but they just can't get a hold of the client. They've tried all the phone numbers, they've searched high and low, they just can't seem to get in contact with them. Well, guys, you need to start contacting relatives, and here's why. Relatives can help you get in contact with the previous owner, and also when the previous owner is deceased, you can actually help the relative file the claim. Now, how should we be pursuing a relative? How should we be talking to them, communicating with them so that they actually feel like, hey, this is worth my time to actually help this person move forward? For starters, guys, we have to understand that a foreclosure is personal information. Yes, you can kind of contact other relatives and let them know, but typically the previous owner, they may not want their family members to know that, hey, I went through a foreclosure. So we should simply be contacting them, letting them know that there's an open claim, there's an open file for unclaimed funds. All right, so when we're reaching out to a relative, we do want to mention that, hey, your name showed up as a possible relative for, example, John Smith. He has an open claim for some unclaimed funds and we're looking to get a hold of them. For starters, are you related to them? So we want to reach out and we want to confirm our relationship. After we confirm the relationship, we want to figure out, is that person still alive? Now, if they are alive, we're looking to get their contact information. Would you mind sharing that information? Phone number, an email address. Some people are going to be apprehensive. They're not going to want to share this. They may not even understand what you're talking about. They might believe that this is a scam as well. So there are going to be times where you have to send the relative some information. All right, so breakdown on any sort of foreclosure, stating that the property sold for a higher amount, any proof, the auction results, maybe a notice of surplus funds letter, a certificate of disbursement, maybe their name on an unclaimed funds list, their name on an excess proceeds list, their name on a surplus funds list. Any form of proof that you can send, feel free to send it to the relative. You don't always have to just email this proof. You can text it. Texting nowadays, you can upload attachments as well. So feel free to text. One thing that I like to do that my company practices, we also let them know that we present either a finder's fee or gift cards for assisting us on filing this claim. And you might say, well, how much should I give them on the finder's fee? That's going to be dependent upon the size of the claim. So if they're helping you get in contact with somebody and you file a huge 6-figure claim, maybe you want to break them off a large chunk of change. But if it's a standard claim, guys, you're only making, $5,000 to $10,000, you can get them a gift card to their favorite restaurant, and now it's going to be worth pursuing. At the end of the day, guys, people need to have a want to move forward. So if they can get you in contact with a relative, entice them, give them something to actually do it. But we have to let them know that this is legitimate. Family members are going to protect their family if they sense any sort of scam, any sort of danger. So you do want to let them know the reason why they're entitled, show them proof that they're entitled, and how your company actually operates and how you can assist them. Now, if the claimant is deceased and we're contacting the relative, now we want to let them know, hey, you're a possible relative, you're actually entitled these funds by being a family member. So if we're working deceased claims and we're working with relatives, the first thing that we want to do, guys, is kind of outline a family tree. We want to know if they had any spouses, we want to know if they have any living children, if they have any living siblings, if they have any living parents. And then after that, you'll be able to proceed by asking them the next questions. Is there a death certificate? Is there a probate? Is there a summary admin? Did they live a trust? Did they leave a will or a final testament? These are all additional items. But at the end of the day, guys, relatives are very important. I've closed many deals by contacting the relative, showing them what I am contacting them for, how my company can help, and then they went ahead and transitioned my company's information over to them. Now, you do want to get contact information. We don't want to just allow the relative to say, oh, okay, I'll pass the information along. Try to get that information and still follow up. It doesn't matter. Follow up is the name of the game. We need to be following up with relatives. We need to be following up with clients. Follow up, follow up, follow. All right, guys. So hopefully this video was helpful. hopefully you do go out there and you actually contact relatives, because trust me, from experience, relatives can assist you. If you're interested in learning exactly how to do this business step by step, all the documents that you need, they are in the course, guys. Check the link in the description. Use the code TAKEACTION. You'll receive $100 off, and I'm looking forward to helping you out.